But in the wake of a renewed onslaught by tireless military against Boko Haram and their ISWAP allies in recent times, the insurgents have apparently changed their strategy. They have started targeting Christians and Christian villages for a specific reason, which is to trigger a religious war and throw the nation into chaos. Apparently, they have realized how emotive and divisive religion can be when exploited by unscrupulous persons. Lest I am misunderstood, let me repeat. The insurgents who delude themselves as Muslims, whereas they are nothing more than bloodthirsty, rapacious killers who subscribe to no religion, have recently started targeting Christians with a view to sowing the seed of confusion and discord between the two great religions. This is not to say that they have stopped attacking Muslims, but they seem to now have a deliberate policy of attacking Christians. The attack on a Christian village.
This is the 30th day of March 2026. The information has it that the attack that occurred in Jos yesterday, that the intelligence was shared to security operatives. And I was not surprised when I hear that, because even Ezekiel Dachomo has been saying it. I told you people that I learned that attack would happen yesterday from Dr. Ezekiel Dachomo. So the Nigerian government, I call them the Islamic Republic of Nigeria right now. The Nigerian government did not ask the governor to put curfew in the states, to declare curfew, like restrict movements in the night and so on and so forth. They did not put any security measure in place. But guess what? After the attack occurred, now the death toll is up to 20. These people are now putting curfew. I really want to ask, what is the essence of putting restriction of movement when the attack has happened? This is what you are supposed to do when this thing has not happened. Now, you are trying to prevent people not to protest so that people, no international observers, no international camera will come in, because the whole world has started reacting about what is going on in Plateau State. They don't want people to come in. They don't want people to really understand the magnitude of what happened. They want to place curfew. Now, the Plateau people defy the curfew. They are now protesting. Police is trying to shoot the innocent people. Whereas the people they call their prodigal sons, who came to massacre these people with army uniform, with names. The army uniform that they came with, there is names written on them. Now, this is something that is sending a clear message. Very, very clear message. The government knows what is going on. Like we have been saying, the government understands what is going on. This is strategic. Can't you understand? They now said nobody should move out. They closed down everything after the attack. Nobody should come in. Nobody should go out. Now, a lot of them were asking questions because that American and ex-Barbier, that American humanitarian, when the attack happened, within 1 hour, he came to the scene of the event.
In Okabu, they just murdered over 10 people. Innocent Christians. On Palm Sunday. Tinubu, where are you? As your people are slaughtered in the night, as you sit in Aso Rock and you do absolutely nothing, you allow your people to be killed again and again and again and again. When will it stop? When will you hear the cries of Nigerians, of Christians? You can no longer deny genocide. They're being slaughtered. And you say there's no issue. You will regret what you are doing.
Imagine people from the federal government side, not official statement, but people working with Tinubu are asking. The man came there on time. So even though he is in Jos, he is in Plateau State. After all, the man is in Jos. He's in Plateau State, okay? So immediately the attack happened, he was able to rush there. They are now saying, why did the man rush there to the scene of the event? Let me tell you, these people are ready to silence the whole killing. And the people who are killing, they said their prodigal sons that they are going to bring them back into the society. This thing is not happening for nothing. It's not happening for nothing. This is an agenda. I've been saying this time with that number. People don't want to understand. Like, I am pained. I am pained. Like, what are we turning into?
Which is very, very wrong. I'm so ashamed of this nation. What we are. How many more have to go? There was an attack yesterday in the north, Plateau State, and one Rukuba area to be precise. And one Rukuba.
So that is actually what is going on in Plateau State. Let me know if you really have conscience to understand the kind of games that these people are playing. They gave you an information that attack was coming. By the way, this was a global something because the information was sent on Friday. That is on Friday that led to this Palm Sunday. So on that Friday, information was sent. It's not only in Nigeria, from across the globe. But this information was not that serious. And that is why you can see both in Syria, Palm Sunday attack happened in Christian areas. So many places around the world, they targeted Christian areas on Palm Sunday. This is not just happening. They are sending message. We can come at any time. This is our area. This place belongs to us. This is our own. We can attack you people and go freely. This is just the kind of game they are trying to play with you people. This is the game they are playing. There is nothing else they are doing. They are passing a clear message. And what pains me most is that you see the pain, the killing. The people who carried out this attack, guess what? Before next month, next 2 months, we hear that these people have been, they have been clothed, they have given them house, they have brought them into the society, that they are repented, that they are this, that they are that. Listen, this is not just an ordinary something. I have said this time without number, there is a solution to this. The solution is that there must be countries where Christians will have a safe zone. When I mean countries, I'm talking about if you divide Nigeria like into 6, into 4. Like Plateau State, Benue State, all these thieves and people who are of similar culture with them ought to have their own country so that they can have what it takes to defend themselves. I talked about the bill for Nigerians to have arms, why we supported Senator Ned Nwoko then, Senator representing Delta North, because imagine in this Plateau State, there were about 30 terrorists that came. Now, if these people have guns, if they have machine guns, AK-47, there is nothing the 20 terrorists would do. The community will overpower them. But Buhari, while importing these terrorists, disarmed so many people, including our fathers. They disarmed them of even that old gun. They call it shoot and run, hunter's gun. They disarm people then because they don't want you to have anything upper hand against these terrorists. They are now stopping people who are protesting. Now, how can you behold this kind of pain? How can you behold this kind of pain? Just take a look at this before I talk about the issue of Gowon. This is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. It is time for people to start listening to what we are saying. Nigeria cannot continue like this. We are just wasting our time. The security operatives already told you that these people are their children. They can't stop them from killing. Then what will be the hope of common man, common people like us? What will be the hope of common people like us than to carry a gun and defend ourselves? What will be the hope? This is all about embracing anarchy, chaos, and doom. Tinubu's regime, Tinubu's Islamic regime is not ready to do anything different. And anybody that will enter 2027 will be worse than Tinubu. Don't say I did not tell you. Even though Atiku or Tinubu continues, it will be worse. If P2B comes in again, I'm sorry to disappoint you that it will be worse. Why? Because a tree cannot make a forest. Anybody supporting Tinubu now, look at people around P2B who are in ADC. They are the architect of what is going on now, right now. They are the architect of what is going on. People who are now backing him up because they have misunderstanding with Tinubu. I am not here to please anybody. I'm not here to make people to like me or to hate me. I'm here to tell you the bitter truth. You must swallow it. If not, the reality is going to hit you and it will hit you hard. It will hit you hard. Now, talking about the issue of Gowon. Gowon had opportunity to have made Nigeria a better place when they had agreement, when him and Ojukwu had agreement in Aburi town in Ghana. So the Aburi Accord, if I go through it, like, I was thinking that if they had implemented this Aburi Accord, believe me, today there will be nothing like all this terrorism in Nigeria and so on and so forth. And guess what? You see all these people on social media talking nonsense. People who do not understand Nigeria or understand what is going on in Nigeria, telling you that Nigeria will work, we can do this. They are doing it because they have opportunity of showcasing themselves. They have opportunity to vie for office. They have the opportunity of making money. They don't understand anything about Nigeria. Nigeria can never work again. It is time for everybody to... The first solution is know the problem. Understand the truth. Know the problem. That is the first solution. Imagine if 60% of Nigerian population knows the truth, knows the problem. Just speak forth. Speak. Talk about the problem. If you can do that, let me tell you, you have solved 50% of it, because the world will now understand that, yes, these people are ready. They will understand that these people are ready. So I don't have much to say. This is heartbreaking. Nigeria will never work like this. There is nothing that will make it to work.